Is it the obligation of the state to protect citizens from themselves, even if they do not wish for the protectionist laws, i.e. the helmet law, seatbelt use, speed limits, driving under the influence laws, and marijuana use laws? Is it prudent to override the will and good of the people for state profit, creating a higher state revenue based upon the people's unwishes?
This country was founded on solely the education for the people, freedom, and protection. That is our duties. You don't dispute that. That's America right there. And I believe we do need to protect. Even if some of the citizens don't agree, sometimes they don't understand. You know, if you guys have little siblings, you know that sometimes they don't like what you do, but it is for their protection. You have a bigger picture, you know more, you've experienced more, so sometimes even though they don't like it, you protect them. Your other question, would you like to rephrase it or restate that real quick? I was paying attention, I was thinking.
Is it prudent for the state to put certain laws in place over the people's wishes to create revenue for the state?
I believe that the state is there to serve the people. If the people are not wishing for something to be put in place, if they do not want a tax on a certain thing, then I don't believe it should be there. But problem is sometimes people don't know what they want. It's a hard question, but no, I believe the citizens' wishes need to come first. Thank you.
Certain laws implemented by the state, like the helmet law and the seatbelt law, are obviously meant to protect the citizen. And in our government, there is a delicate balance between collectivism and individualism. Collectivist laws are founded by the individualist, us, the citizen. The state can only force upon the people what the people allow the state to do. So I do believe that the state can make laws against drunk driving or anything like that, requiring you to wear a helmet or seatbelt, but they need to be created by the people and therefore for the people.
As I'm sure you are aware, Washington State shares a border with Canada. And in the past, terrorists have used this border crossing to enter the United States and plan very destructive things. What steps would you take as governor to better secure this border, and how do you involve all levels of government in the security?
The border with Canada has always been a venue of economic trade. I myself are descendants of Europeans who settled in Canada and then wisened up and moved into America. But the border is always, it has been opened. It's been touted as the longest unguarded border in the world because of our relations between the two nations. But I do understand the threat of terrorism is real, and they could use Canada, an exposed upper belly, to attack us. But I think what we would need to do is to tighten security and at the same time talk to the Canadian PM and the rest of their government and also have them tighten their own security on our border. At the government level, perhaps issue border guards there. At the state level, the sheriff and militias, and at the local level, neighborhood watches to just make sure that no shady characters are making it through our border. Thank you.
Border control, terrorism is a very large federal issue. It needs to be dealt with at the federal level. Of course, at the state level, there's always a way we can tighten up the knots, more control. You can also raise taxes on individual towns that are bordering that area to tighten up control. It's one of those things. You need to keep trade open, but it's a tough issue. Like you said, it's on the individual level, in the towns, in the cities, all across the board. But I believe it's mainly a federal issue to be taken care of by them. Thank you.